Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the LinkCo Show. I'm here with Helen, who is part of our Link Pixel team and a branding badass. Before we get stuck into it, big shout out to Elle Sweeney from Link Advisors. She was one of 30 accountants under the age of 30 in Australia nominated for a national award, which, long story short, just means that she's shit hot at what she does. Love you, Elle. Love your work. Anyway, Helen.
Yes.
Helen does the branding stuff here, which is something that I am horrible at. I don't get how you do it. I don't get how you can see the different things that you do. It's like a superpower in my eyes that you can do all this stuff and get away with it.
That's what I'm here for.
So what are some things that you can tell us about branding that people can use in their own business?
Yeah, I think there's probably three main things that people could do today to take control of their branding. And, if you have control of your branding, it means it's a more powerful brand. So that's why we do what we do. So the first thing is probably looking at your color palette. Do you know what it is? You can look at a color, but how do you actually replicate that color over, various different applications? And the way we do that is through codes. So knowing what your color codes are, knowing all the numbers that are associated with those colors is the first thing you can do, and make sure all of your team have that information as well.
So you need to be consistent, you need to be organized, you need to have them recorded somewhere.
Yeah.
What about the second thing?
The second thing is your logo files. So this can often be a really confusing thing for business owners. Because the preferred file type is the extension is a .eps or a .ai file, and most people actually can't open them on their computers, so that they think that they're like dead files and they delete them. So you should have about 12 different variations of your logo files, and you need to make sure that you have those two extensions is probably the most important thing. Make sure it's centralized, make sure everyone who needs access to those logo files has access to those logo files.
And don't delete them just because you can't open them.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the third thing?
The third thing is probably brand fonts. I think that, there's more to your logo than just your the actual design itself and the colors. Fonts are a really important way to communicate a personality that's associated with your brand. So what we need to do with brand fonts is we need to know what the name of the font is, and making sure that everyone who needs access to those fonts has got access to those fonts.
Unreal. Yeah. So Comic Sans across the board is going to be totally fine for every business, no matter what it is.
Well, on that point, some people do go a little bit rogue. So this is why you need to make sure the team is aware of it. You don't want some sort of horror film font for, a legal services business, for example. So this is why brand fonts are very important to get right.
Unreal. Well, There you go. 3 very handy branding tips that you can use in your own business. Like, comment, subscribe, all those kind of things. And we will see you next time. Cheers.